Once you've worked through all your clauses, adding compliance status, description, and document review for each one, take a look at non-conformity dashboard at the top. In this example, you can see there are 0 critical, 0 major, and 1 minor, giving you 1 total non-conformance across 1 clause, which is the 13485. The severity distribution bar at the bottom of the dashboard gives you an instant visual of your finding. Below that, the progress tracker now shows 61 out of 70 clauses assessed, 60 compliant, and 1 non-compliant. This tells us that there are 9 clauses that we missed to assess or indicate the compliance status. This is an opportunity before the closing meeting to go back and to see what is missing. Once you have done that, the audit content is done. Now it's time to move forward. Click Review and Generate Report, the green button in the top or bottom right. We're now on step 3, the review stage. Session and audit are both checked off, and before report is generated, the system gives you a complete pre-report review so that you can verify that everything looks right. Audit session details here at the top confirms the key information: company, location, date, and auditor. The company overview, this is your audit result at a glance. Overall compliance rate is 98%, 59 clauses compliant, 1 non-compliant, and 1 not applicable, and 9 not yet assessed. Clean, professional, and ready to go into your report coverage page if you'd like it that way. However, this is still showing you that you have not assessed 9 clauses. This is again your opportunity to go back and check which clauses are not assessed in case there were documents missing that the auditee needs to provide you. So confirm and complete them. The non-conformity summary is broken down by severity: 0 critical, 0 major, 1 minor, and 1 total non-conformance. If you want to review all non-conformities in detail before generating the report, click View All NCs. Here you can see the NC list in full. And below that, clause readiness: 59 out of 70 clauses ready, with 11 clauses needing attention. This tells you which clauses still have missing inputs before you generate the final report so that you can go back and review what is missing, or if you would like to make it that way. The readiness table breaks this down clause by clause. You can see each clause with 3 columns: status, readiness, and missing. This tells you exactly what still needs to be done. Clause 4.1, for example, shows readiness as incompleted because the auditor comment is missing. Clause 4.1.1 shows not assessed with readiness marked as incomplete, and the missing column says assessment or rationale below. This means you either need to go back and assess this clause or provide a rationale for why it was not assessed on the later stage. Clause 4.12 and 4.13, on the other hand, shows compliant with readiness marked as ready. Nothing missing, all good, good to go. Clause 4.2.5, control of record status, is non-compliant because we have identified as a non-conformity in this section. Before you generate the report, to make your report comprehensive, there are additional 4 required fields to complete. The post-audit obstacles or limitation field. This is a mandatory field. Here you document anything that affects the audit execution. Rationale for not assessed clauses. Here, if any clause were left as not assessed, HAVGATE lists them all here automatically. In this case, 9 clauses. You don't need to explain each one individually, just provide a single rationale that covers all of them. Here you add additional notes for executive summary. If you have any closing remarks you want to include in the executive summary, add them here. Now you're ready to call for a closing meeting and present your non-conformities or dashboard as needed. And once the closing meeting is done, record your closing meeting notes. Then add your closing meeting attendees, name and title the same way you did for the opening meeting. Once everything is filled in, look at the bottom of the screen. You have one final option: save as draft if you need to come back. But if you're ready, click the green Generate Report button to generate your report. That's it. HAVGATE takes everything you entered and generates your full professional draft audit report automatically. The report. And here it is. It's fully structured professional audit report with a reference number automatically. Everything you entered throughout the session is now compiled into a complete document. At the top, you have 4 options: edit if you want to make any final adjustment to the report content, or preview PDF to see exactly how the report will look before sharing, download text to export the raw content in case your company has a different template so that it's easy for you to copy and paste, and audit and session to navigate back into your audit records. The report opens with the audit information section, all pulled directly from what you enter as a note in the session setup. No copy pasting, no reformatting, no chaos, nothing is forgotten. Your draft report is ready the same day as your closing meeting and before you leave the facility. Audit smart, live better.